Okay, so everyone, welcome back to your second section video today, everyone. So here just a review some of the unit that you have learned yesterday about the new releases. So what you have learned about this lesson on page 71. So you have learned about the content clauses, right? Content clauses. Okay. Therefore, teacher already explained you between WA question and yes/no question. So between the yes/no question can become the content clause by begin with if or whether. Okay. So you can see here maybe you were wondering whether new device will have more storage capacity. And if you use WA question can also become a content clause in statement. So the form is WA word or phrases plus with subject plus with verb phrase. Like you see here like lastly we consider how AI helper such as Siri, Alexa and Cortana will develop. Let's discuss what the futures of technology will bring. So what and how are WH questions. What and whether and if just a type of we call coordinated conjunctions that we use in the clauses. Okay, so therefore you have to remember some of the verb again that mostly used in the content clause, like the word ask, the word check, the word consider, the word decide, the word discuss, explain, the word know, remember and wonder. Remember that in the content clause, in the question form, you don't use the question mark, and the form are different from the simple sentence question. Example like will new devices have more storage capacity? When you use in the content clause, you can move it like maybe you're wondering whether if new device will have more storage capacity. So you just change like when you ask like what is your name, and if you use the content clause you may use like I don't know what your name is. So this is the type of question as well, but we use in the content clause style. Do you finish your homework, everyone? Okay, and you can ask in the content clause, I am wondering if you finish your homework. So when I say like this, mean I want to alert you about your homework or your classwork. Okay, and then we move to our some practice here. Okay, then move to our lesson today, everyone. Lesson 3 about the Sportcast. Okay, about Sportcast September here 10 on page 72. So let's open the book on that page, everyone, and see the sum of the introduction. At the end of this lesson, you are going or you will be able to talk about sport and athletics. Describe the qualities important for a successful athlete. And here's some of the vocabulary, everyone, like the word pictures, the word like comparison, the word draft, the word spectator, the word inspire, disability, the word astonish, the word athletics coach and capable. And also you learn about the relative adverb like where and when. Okay, so like the word coach. Coach can be considered as a teacher, but a part of the special trainer, like in singing. Okay, they have a coach to train. Disability mean no, there's no ability to do something, or not, you know, having enough. Okay, um, part of like the body or mind, something. When you have only one leg, you are disability people. When you have problem with the brain, okay, you got disability as well, but refer to the mind. Inspire, okay, spectator. Okay, so let's move to our slide here, everyone. Like the audio here, like listen to part of the sport podcast about a famous athlete. Take note about his life in the chat below. So before high school and after high school, what you have to know, the word ought. Okay, ought refer to how likely it is that a particular thing will or will not happen. Okay, ought. Ought can be strange or different. Okay, so like last time, the teacher used to assign you to do, the podcast. Okay, and now it's time for you to listen to the podcast and complete the chat. So are you ready, everyone? Please start.
Track 19. Welcome back, listeners. Today we are going to be talking about a story that inspires us all, that of the baseball legend Jim Abbott. Abbott is one of the greats, but he had to overcome an incredible challenge. Jim was born missing his right hand. Despite his disability, he showed great athletic talent. Abbott credits his success to how he was coached in Little League. His coaches helped him develop techniques for playing baseball with one hand. Abbott dreamed of the day he would play in the big leagues. The odds were certainly against him. Many people had trouble believing that a one-handed man was capable of becoming a professional baseball player. However, his success as a pitcher in high school made him well known throughout the country. When he graduated, he was drafted by the Toronto Blue Jays. In the end, they didn't offer him a contract though. So instead, he went to college, where he continued improving his skills. Abbott also pitched for the U.S. team in the 1988 Olympics. The professional baseball world was impressed by his success, and the next year he was playing in the major leagues. He joined the New York Yankees, and in 1993, Abbott left the world astonished by pitching a no-hitter against the Cleveland Indians. It's difficult to make a comparison between Jim Abbott and other players. He truly remains in a league of his own. Spectators and players alike continue to be inspired by Abbott's incredible success story.
Okay, so everyone, what do you hear from the podcast, everyone? This is some before high school, memory that he mentioned in his podcast. Like the first one, like missing right hand. So what happened to him? So he is a disability people. He has only a side hand. Okay. So show athletics talent. So he show or he play the sport to show that disability also able to play the sport and get challenge with another challenger as well, and good coachings in Little League. He become a coach. Okay, and Do you think that when you are disability, okay, and you have a good time to be a coach or coaching the other, I think that it quite hard and quite challenge, right? Even you have enough, ability, okay, but sometimes you still get challenged and struggle. But for him, okay, we admire him so much, okay, that he can do it. And after high school, drafted by Toronto Blue Jay, improved skill at college, participated in Olympic, okay, joined major league and pitched a no hitter. Very good. So this is a really good experience and good lesson for admire the disability people. Okay. Moving to the another slide, everyone. So this slide here, listen and complete the sentence. Okay. So what are you going to complete here? In the first one, like Jim Abbott was born missing. Okay. His coaches helped him develop techniques. He dreams of being the draft team, but he was not offered a contract. Before starting in the major league, he pitched, in the 1988, Abbott pitched in 1993. So being in a league of one's own mean that you are better than anyone else at doing some things. Okay. So teacher would check the answer for you, everyone. Like the first one, Jim Abbott was born missing his right hand. Okay. Playing baseball one-handed. Number 3, a professional baseball player. Okay, he also can, he also became like what he dreamed. The Toronto Blue Jay. Okay. Number 5, Olympic. Number 6, no hitter. Okay, so everyone, now it come to the end of our lesson today, everyone. So thank you so much for your paying attention, and see you again tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.